Disclaimer. This video's information is being provided for informational, educational, and general interest purposes only. The information in this video is not intended to shock, enrage, or otherwise provoke the viewer. The sole purpose of this video was to raise awareness of true crime-related events. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Video just released shows the OnlyFans model accused of killing her boyfriend, beating him in an elevator weeks before the murder. Surveillance video from February shows Courtney Clenney beating her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, in the elevator of their Miami apartment building. He was stabbed to death in April. She was still in the apartment when police arrived. Clenny's lawyer says she acted in self-defense when she killed her boyfriend. But today, investigators say Clenny was the aggressor. She now faces a second-degree murder charge.
All the necessary steps are being taken as we speak for her return to Miami to be held accountable for this murder.
Clenny was arrested yesterday in Hawaii and will be extradited to Florida.
911, what's your emergency?
Ma'am, you don't need to talk to me.
She's lying about this.
Where's your key?
In my apartment. I got locked out by my husband. Yes.
Okay, where's your ID or anything so you can let them know that you live in the apartment?
In my apartment.
So everything's in your apartment.
It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent. And he's somehow made like friends with everyone here. I broke up with him. He is like my mom came out. My mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I hope that there's like cameras. He slept inside of a couch in my elevator room, which is stop. Because he wasn't supposed to be here. But I never would have called. I never would have called the police because I don't want to do that to him.
You didn't call.
I didn't. Nobody.
I called. You called. Okay.
But on
Okay,
him.
hold on, man. Let him talk.
Okay.
Ma'am, hold on. Go ahead.
The front desk personnel, this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that.
Who's she?
The front desk personnel. Okay. She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her, but she had her hands out like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this, and she was like, "Oh no, don't come inside the elevator."
Okay.
So initially, me and him we went upstairs because he was down here for a long period of time. So we engaged in a conversation with her. We spoke to her. We said, "Do you want him to come up because he can't lounge in the lobby area because you know why? Because he's been just laying around on the couch and everything else." And some of the residents was feeling like, why is he here and everything else.
Okay.
So we asked her. I said, "Do you want him to leave the property?" She said no. She don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said yes.
Hold on.
No, but
Hold on.
Hold on, let him speak.
Let him speak.
You get your turn. You'll get your turn.
We were quiet when you were speaking. Well, why not?
She said no.
Hold on.
Okay, you'll defend yourself once he's done.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk over each other. That's not what civilized
Okay,
people
so
do.
she said
one
She
first
said
and the
no.
other one.
I said, are you for sure? She said, yes, I want him to leave the property. I said, are you certain, for sure, do you want him to leave? Oh, no. I said, so I'm going to call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area. Because he can't be in a common area unless he's going to be in your apartment. That's totally different, you know. So somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key. We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the key so she can go back into her unit. The boyfriend actually came after her, and Paul was walking towards there. And then I
4225. Yes, sir, we arrival.
It's in a common area, and something happened like that. My safety is the residents first. We have residents out here, you know, filming and all this stuff going on in the lobby area and causing the nuisance. So I called because based on we still have property and we need to have.
So where is he at now?
Last time we saw him, he was on the ground level.
Just let me know my chances to talk. I'm not
You just
trying
want to
to.
get into your apartment?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
But you
Time
told me I
out,
was
time out. Let me talk, okay.
I feel very like.
What's your name, Courtney? Okay,
Yes.
Courtney.
Why do you have something against me, man? Like I'm sure, like.
We don't have anything against you.
We're trying to talk. So, you just want to get back in your apartment. Unfortunately, he can't be here in the property.
That is totally fine.
Okay, so then
He's been literally
what
sleeping in my
we're
elevator.
gonna do is we're gonna find him so he can leave the property and you get back to your apartment. What else do you
I
do?
was told I was gonna get a chance to speak.
Go ahead, talk. Now's your turn.
Are you gonna listen?
Hey, did he say something wrong?
Yes. Yes, they're all three here. Okay, so. Okay, hold on. It took me a long time to get them to talk to me, so hold on. No, can you please just listen?
Just talk to them. I want to talk to him.
Go ahead, Courtney. Go ahead, speak.
My boyfriend. I am on the okay? He hasn't paid any rent since we've been here. Okay? I don't care. I'll hold it down. But I broke up with him about a week ago. I had my mom fly out. She stayed with me for a week. She tried to like get him out, and he kept sleeping in the elevator inside of my like extra couch. And somehow I said, okay, Mom, like it's cool for you to go home today. I think I got it from there. I literally like, took her to the airport this morning. I stayed in my apartment all day. I didn't take my dogs out for like 8 hours because I was afraid that when I came out here, I was gonna be down. And when I did come down, I walked my dogs, and he was telling me he wouldn't leave me alone. I said, he's just walking my dog in peace. We're not together right now.
Does he have any property in your apartment?
He has so much. Can I with respect, can I please?
Continue.
I just feel like I'm not being heard. Okay, so I had a lot of opportunities to call y'all, and I did not. So when he was following me around this dog park, I said, your time is up. Like that's it. And then all of a sudden, he's calling me in the elevator, and I said, this guy said, you fucking shut down. When I was upstairs, and then they showed up on my door and said, I shut up. I said, shut up. Like, I really got angry because I did not have it. All I did was take my dogs there. I feel like I am being like.
So what do you want?
I want to be like exonerated, I guess, of like anything wrong. And I want him, okay, the police are here. I want a restraining order against Christian and himself. Because, no, I'm serious. Can I do that? Where can I go? Okay, well, how can I make myself first? Because I know him and he would do it. How can I make myself first?
You gotta go there.
175 Northwest First Line. 175 Northwest.
Is he already on the way?
What do we know? We don't even know who it is. How do we know that?
So your question is, I need a
You've
restraining
been
order
drinking
against
today?
Okay, did you hear all this?
Listen,
Okay, they're listening.
then who's on the phone with you?
Just my dad.
Okay, well, let me
Which I think is
let me
reasonable.
explain to you something with your dad on the phone so you can hear me. You ask me, how can I get a restraining order against him? I answer you, we don't issue those. That's through the court. You ask me, I need to get one before him. I told you, the only way is for you to get to court. Then you ask me, is he on the way already? I ask you, I don't even know how he looks like. You understand?
I just feel like I am right now, like I have not always been the victim, but like right now I'm a freaking victim in a situation. I'm scared to go to want my dogs. I just walked in and I told him, you don't have a chance, and now all of a sudden this is all happening.
What's his name?
Christian Tobetchuk.
Christian?
Please, just like don't get me kicked out of my own apartment.
You just want him getting.
Just get him out.
I'm scared. I'm scared of
They already have the key to take her up to the apartment.
Okay.
They're gonna take her up to the apartment. We're gonna go ahead and see what this guy's like. So we're gonna try to.
We're gonna.
He has lungs here.
Would it be okay if we now talk to my father?
You want to speak
Because
to?
he is my attorney.
Hold on.
Can you please answer me?
Give me a second. Hold on.
Okay.
He has belongings here. He has belongings in there. He has belongings in there with you, right? That's property.
All over the place.
So he has property in your apartment.
In my apartment, yes, that I pay $10,000 a month for, that he doesn't pay zero for. Yes. So I will have, I really, like, I will happily, I don't care what happens, I don't want ever
Okay,
have to
let
deal
me
with
answer
this
this.
again.
For how long has he been sleeping in the apartment with you?
At this apartment, I mean, we moved in together technically like 2 months ago, but it was my name. It was my name.
Forget about whose name is it. That's not the question I'm asking. Okay? That's irrelevant. It really
Okay, I
is.
need to calm down.
Okay? Listen to me, answer my questions, please. Does he have property in the room, in the apartment with you? A lot of property, he said. He's been with you here for about 2 months, right?
Yes.
On and off,
On and off, or is he staying with you?
for 2 months every day.
He's staying with you for 2 months here with
Yes.
you?
Yes, except for last week he wasn't with me.
Let me let you know something. He lives here. That person lives in that apartment with you. And we cannot trespass anybody that lives in this place. So we can take, by law, we cannot do this.
I know, I understand, and that's why I said I need to calm down. I'm just so frazzled, I can't believe it.
Well, you can answer to that. I'm not feeling
No,
instead of Florida law, but that's the way it works.
No, I understand, and I do understand that, and that is why I said, can I get a restraining order and get there first?
Listen,
Because I have a
answer
feeling
was- already
he's
answered
crazy
that.
enough to go.
Just go to the court. Explain to them what happened.
Monday morning,
Explain to them what you need. If they grant it to you or not, I tell them. If you have to see a judge in court, those type of restraining orders are granted by a judge.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and I, what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe.
I'm not comfortable.
Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
What am I?
Why is it that you don't feel safe with me? He threatened
Because
you? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes, that's not really like my concern. It's just that like people just stop this. No stalking me. My mom was here for a week telling she caught him in the little couch. Like I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways. And he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside and she was like, what's moving in there? And she pulled it, and she was like,
Okay,
there's
listen,
skin. And she goes,
you
get out.
want this person to completely disappear from
Yes.
your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment for 2 months with a ton of stuff in here.
But I know.
There's a process for this. You need
That's
the person needs
understandable.
to
As a woman,
gather their belongings. What is he saying? Does he want to leave?
Can I talk to you, sir?
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Okay, sir, so who's gonna come with us to see the property and
Our teacher, take her up to the unit because I feel more comfortable. Paul can actually, I can come to front desk.
It's happening. It's gonna tell me what's happening.
We're gonna go upstairs. We need to speak to him.
I don't think he's up there. If he's up there, I didn't know. Can you please take a breath?
We're gonna go in there see if he's in there. We're gonna go in there see if he's in there, okay? Vargas.
Nobody can hear you. I asked if they could talk to you. They just talk to you. So whenever they decide to talk to you,
Huh? We're gonna see. We're gonna go see if make sure he's not there. You know? 'Cause she's afraid of going to her apartment. We're gonna make sure that everything's okay with her, okay? And then he can't. Does he have a key to? He has a key to your. He doesn't have a key.
I don't think so.
We're just gonna check real quick and then make sure that she's okay, so she can go to her apartment.
Okay. Okay. Stay with me a minute.
So like a fob or anything, you gotta.
That's the thing. Kimbrell, let me get 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet you dropped it on my door or something.
Vale, guys. Something in the garage.
The last spot I did see him on the camera was the ground floor where the storage is for residents.
Oh, well maybe that is, but he came up to like the elevator, he was rolling a joint in my freaking like door.
Oh no.
I said, are you serious?
Floor 22.
Okay. Like this is absolutely.
Which way?
It's right here. I don't think he's in there. Oh, mom does. Okay. Hey, baby. No. They don't bite anybody. They just talk a lot.
Okay.
Come on, dude. It's all good, dude. Oh, goodness. No worries. And this is so embarrassing. The apartment's a freaking mess right now.
You want to?
Okay, we're coming in, okay?
Okay, is it okay if my dogs bark at y'all? They're not
We're
gonna bite you.
coming in. Just go ahead and check what's going on.
Careful. Fine.
And if they didn't wear the back door, so I just need to look painful.
Is that brilliant? You guys are great at your job.
Last time you saw him on my way.
The computers were showing him on the ground floor where only residents have access to. Residents, they put their
The ground floor where we were at? Is that what it is?
no,
Like
the
one floor
ground
below,
floor.
right?
It looks like a bunch of storage units right down there. Yeah.
They don't call back to their investigation because you're going to get back information.
Look, this gentleman, he lives here.
Talk on there.
This person by law, he lives here.
This is my second time seeing him, and this is the second time
It's just
I've
one.
seen
It's
this
just one.
happen.
When somebody lives in a place for more than
What, 30
yes,
days?
if
You have to
they
evict them.
long it's there, you have to get evicted.
Facts.
So we can't.
We can't do anything
Facts.
unless there's something physical going on.
Right. Or a court order.
Yep. We're not. We're not.
I could actually point to
that eviction paperwork.
Yeah, in the management office, they have that.
So, as far as you know, the eviction came from the management office. It wasn't anything done through the courts.
No, it's done through the courts, and the property was forgotten.
So they're getting evicted.
Yeah, they owe about like 4 months rent.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So this is the first notice that
No,
they
this is
received.
Second notice.
Okay.
Second notice.
Because it's two different things. Management giving a letter saying we're going to evict you, and then an order signed by the judge.
No, it was a process server that delivered to them.
This is a process. This is multiple notices, multiple contacts. When then the final eviction is actually done by Miami-Dade County Police Department. When they get to actually get to be here and evict people from that, which usually doesn't get to that. In real life, if they put a paper on their door, like this is the day you're getting kicked out with police, and they leave before that day. So before that, after that happens, they get kicked out by police and stuff. Then we can come in and we can give them a trespass warning for being in the property that they're not supposed to be anymore. Not until then we can do that. If they're still living.
Unfortunately, this guy,
Both of them.
her as well, have
trespass from here because of the heat.
No, but I'm saying if he's hanging out in the lobby area.
Remember,
he's considered a tenant because he has clothes up there.
He's a tenant. If it's in the lobby area and that's a violation of you guys' management procedures of the building, that is not a criminal offense to do. That's a violation of you guys', you know?
Right.
If he makes a big deal out of it, we'll help out because, you know, it's definitely a dispute. We respond for disputes as well. We cannot enforce your procedure of somebody being in the lobby or not. You cannot, that's on you, that's the building.
When they came down, I mean, right now, he went charging at her. That's my whole entire thing, you know?
She didn't mention none of that until she says she wants to do something about it, so we that's where we step in with the criminal activity, but she needs to mention something about that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't do it.
Okay, all right.
Like my partner said, you know, if he's here and you guys don't allow it, you let me know. Call us back, bring that to him.
Look how it works.
Okay.
Look how it works. Even if it's sitting there, sleeping there for 3 days, we cannot remove it.
He lives here.
He lives here, man. We cannot. It's like you sleeping in your backyard. You know, it's like police can come in and remove it from your backyard. It's messed up because you shouldn't remove your backyard. The same thing with him, and he'll be violating you guys' rules. Not for a statute, you know, he's not breaking any laws. When he gets physical, then you can report it, she can report it wherever. You know, we'll get their statements and we'll do what we gotta do.
Okay.
But until now.
Okay. All right. Clear.
It's on.
Hello. 31.
Oh no, don't worry about it. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing? What's going on? How you doing, man? What's up?
She part of the problem?
We had a domestic dispute.
Okay.
Basically, she lives.
Can you please let me into my apartment? Please?
Okay.
I have
Excuse me, hold on. What's going on?
Okay.
Where's your apartment? You have a key?
We have.
Ma'am, you don't need to talk to me.
What's going on?
Lying about this.
Where's your key?
I'm in my apartment. I
You
got
got
locked out
locked
on my
up.
list.
Okay, I'll get.
Okay, where's your ID or anything so you can let them know that you live in the apartment?
In my apartment.
So everything's in your apartment.
It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent. And he somehow made like friends with him. I broke up with him. He is my mom came out. My mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. Note that there's a couch. He slept inside of a couch in my elevator room, which is stop. Where it's supposed to be here, but I never would have called. I never would have called the police for that.
You didn't call.
I didn't. Nobody.
I called.
You called.
What?
Okay.
But
What's
on
going on?
him.
Okay, hold on, ma'am. Let him talk.
Okay.
Ma'am, hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The front desk personnel, this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that.
Who's she?
The front desk personnel. She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her, but she had her hands out like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this, and she was like, "Oh no, don't come inside the elevator."
Okay.
So, initially, me and him, we went upstairs because he was down here for a long period of time. So we engaged in a conversation with her. We spoke to her. We said, do you want him to come up because he can't lounge in the lobby area? Because you know why? Because he's been just laying around on the couch and everything else. And some of the residents was feeling like, you know, why is he here and everything else. Okay. So we asked her, I said, do you want him to leave the property? She said no. She don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said yes.
Hold on.
No, but
Hold on. He's talking. Then you talk.
Let him speak.
Let him speak.
You get your turn. You get your turn.
We were quiet when you were speaking. Why not?
She said no.
Hold on.
Okay, you'll defend yourself once he's done.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk over each other. That's not what civilized people do.
She said
one first, then the other one.
I said, are you for sure? She said, yes, I want him to leave the property. I said, are you certain for sure do you want him to leave? Oh, no. I said, so I'm going to call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area because he can't be in a common area unless he's going to be in your apartment. That's totally different, you know. So somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key. We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the key so she can go back into her unit. The boyfriend actually came after her, and Paul was walking towards there. And then I just said, you know, enough is enough. Police need to be called. She said she don't want police to be called. But when it's in a common area and something happened like that, my safety is the residents first. We had residents out here, you know, filming and all this stuff going on in the lobby area and causing the nuisance. So I called because based on we still have him walking around the property and we need to have him removed. Last time we saw him, he was on the ground level.
Okay.
So you just want to get into your point.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, but you told me I was allowed to
talk. Let me talk. Okay.
I feel very like.
What's your name? Courtney?
Yes.
Okay, Courtney.
Why do you have something against me, man? Like, I'm just trying to, like...
What has anything against you?
It seems like
we're
you don't
trying
like
to talk. So, you just want to get back in your apartment. Unfortunately, he can't be here in the property.
That is totally fine.
Okay.
So he's been literally sleeping in my elevator room without permission.
What we're going to do is we're going to find him so he can leave the property and you get back to your apartment. What else do you need?
I was told I was going to get a chance to speak.
Go ahead, Courtney. What's going on?
That's your turn.
Are you gonna listen?
We're listening. Go ahead.
You say something wrong.
Yes. Yes, they're all three here. Okay, so.
Courtney, what do you have?
Okay, hold on. It took me a long time to let them talk to me, so hold on. No, can you please just listen?
Just talk to them. I'm gonna talk to him.
Courtney, what's going on? What do you need? What?
My boyfriend. He doesn't pay any rent. I don't care. I'll hold it down. I broke up with him a week ago. I had my mom fly out. She stayed with me for a week. She kind of like get him out, and he kept sleeping in the elevator room inside of my like extra couch. And somehow I said, okay, Mom, like it's cool for you to go home today. I think I got it from here. I literally took her to the airport this morning. I stayed in my apartment all day. I didn't take my dogs out for like 8 hours because I was afraid that when I came down here, I was going to beat out. And when I did come down, I walked my dogs, and he was telling me he wouldn't leave me alone. I said, you just walk my dogs. You're not together.
Courtney, does he have any property in your apartment?
Yes, so much. Can I, with respect, can I please? I just feel like I'm not being heard. Okay.
Go ahead.
So I had a lot of opportunities to call y'all, and I did not. So when he's following me around this dog park, I said, your time is up. Like that's it. And then all of a sudden, he followed me in the elevator, and I said, don't follow me. This guy said, I shoved her. When I was upstairs, and then they shoved my door, I said, I shoved him. I said, show me the video. Like, I really got angry because I did not help him. All I did was take my dogs down. I feel like I am being
Alright, so what do you What do you want to say?
I want to be like, I don't want to be like exonerated, I guess, of like anything wrong. And I want him, okay, the police are here. I want a restraining order against Christian Mumzelli.
I don't issue those.
Because,
Those
no,
are
I'm
to
serious.
courts.
Can I do that?
You have to go to court. You have to go to
Okay, but
downtown.
how can I
or
make
petition.
myself first? Because I know him and he would do it. How can I make myself first?
You gotta get there first.
175 Northwest First Avenue.
Before
175 Northwest.
Is he already on the way?
we have no idea. We don't even know how it looks like.
We don't even know who it is. How do we know that?
So your question is, I need a restraining order against him.
Okay, you hear all this?
Listen,
Okay, they're listening.
who's on the phone with you?
Just my dad.
Okay, well, let me
Which I think is reasonable.
let me explain to you something with your dad on the phone, so you can hear me. You ask me, how can I get a restraining order against him? I answer you, we don't issue those. That's through court. You ask me, I need to get one before him. I told you, the only way is for you to get to court. And then you ask me, is he on the way already? And I ask you, I don't even know how he looks like. You understand? It's your questions that are making much of an.
I am. Right now, like, I have not always been a victim, but, like, right now, I'm a freaking victim in the situation. I'm scared to go down there and walk my dogs. I just walked in and I told him, you don't have a chance, and now, all of a sudden, this is all happening.
What's his name?
Christian Tobetchuk Kubobin.
Christian?
Please, just, like, don't get me kicked out of my own apartment.
We just want him getting. We just want him out.
I'm scared. I'm scared of
They
him.
can't take her up to the apartment. They're gonna take her up to the apartment. We're gonna go ahead.
Would it be okay if you guys, if one of y'all,
He has belongings here.
would it be okay if we all talk to my phone? Because he is my attorney.
He has belongings here.
He says he doesn't live here.
I know, but he has belongings here. He has belongings in there. He has belongings in there with you, right? He has property.
So you have property in your apartment.
In my apartment, yes, and I pay $10,000 a month for it, he just pays zero for it. Yes. So I will have, I really, like, I will happily, I don't care what happens, I just don't, I don't want
Courtney,
everything to
let
do
me
with
ask you this:
this
for
again.
how long has it been sleeping in the apartment with you?
At this apartment, I mean, we moved in together technically like 2 months ago, but it was
2 months
my
ago.
name. It was my name.
Forget about whose name is it. That's not the question I'm asking. Okay? That's irrelevant. It really is. Okay? Listen to me. Answer my questions, please. Does he have property in the room in the apartment with you? A lot of property, you said. He's been with you here for about 2 months, right? Has he on and off, or is he staying with you?
For 2 months, every day.
Is staying with you for 2 months here with you?
Yes,
Okay.
except for last week he wasn't there.
So let me let you know something. He lives here. That person lives in that apartment with you. Okay, we cannot trespass anybody that lives in this place. So we can by law we cannot do this.
I know, I understand, and that's why I said I need to come out. I'm just so frazzled, I can't believe
If you want, you can answer your dad. I don't know if you know state of Florida law, but that's the way it works.
No, I understand, and that's, I do understand, and that is why I said, can I get a restraining order and get there first?
Listen, my answer was, I already answered that. You get it. Just go to the court and explain to them what happened. And you explain to them what you need. And if they grant it to you or not, it's on them. You have to see a judge at court. Those type of restraining orders, they're granted by a judge.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and I, what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe. Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
What?
Why is it that you don't feel safe with him? Has he threatened you? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes, that's not really like my concern. It's just that, like, they're just stalking me. They're stalking me. My mom was here for a week, and she caught him in the little couch. Like, I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways. And he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she was like, what's moving in there? And she pulled it, and she was like,
okay, listen, you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment here for 2 months with a ton of stuff in here.
But I know.
Yeah, there's a process for this. The person needs to gather their belongings. What is it saying? Does he want to leave?
Can I talk to you a second?
Yeah. Hold on.
Go ahead and speak. the property and then who's gonna go there?
Alright, you should take her up to the unit because I feel more comfortable seeing out there. Talking actually with Bobby on the front there to you.
When you bring them upstairs, you need to
Officer Fuentes, Officer
Carvalho.
Caballo, and Vargas.
You want to call? Well, we're gonna see if we see him at the apartment.
She's not in the apartment. Not in the apartment. She's not in the apartment. She's going into her apartment.
Why is it that we need to go with her?
We're gonna go see him. Make sure he's not there.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
He's not there.
She's afraid to go out her apartment. Make sure that everything's okay.
Let's go.
And then he can't. Does he have a key to the?
What's up?
He has a key to the.
He doesn't have a key to the apartment to go upstairs.
It doesn't matter, bro. We're just gonna go check. We're gonna make
Check
sure.
real quick, and then make sure that she's okay, so she can go to her apartment.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute.
So like a fob or anything, you gotta.
That's the thing. 1 second. Kim Brown, let me get 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet he dropped it at my door or something.
The valet guy said it was on the garage.
The last spot I did see him on the camera was the ground floor where the storage is for residents.
Oh, well, maybe that is, but he came up to like the elevator, but he was rolling a joint in my freaking like door.
Oh no.
He said, "Are you serious?"
Floor 22.
Okay.
Like this is absolutely. I just.
Which way?
It's right here. I don't think he's in there. Oh, mom does something like, "Hey, baby, come, no,
Hey, bud.
they don't bite me, buddy. They just talk a lot.
Okay, okay.
Come on, dude. It's all good, dude. Oh, my goodness. No worries. And this is so embarrassing. The apartment's a freaking mess. Like,
You want
the
to?
apartment is a mess.
Okay, hey, we're coming in, okay?
Okay, is it okay if my dogs bark at y'all? They're not gonna bite
We're
you.
coming in. Just go ahead and where's the back door?
I'm not sure exactly where the back door is,
This
but
is it.
that's
You referring
how
to
we
this?
send, like, the
They're referring to
the
this.
back door.
Oh.
Oh,
They're
that's
referring to that. Yeah, they're referring to that. Stairs.
Is that the way?
Yeah. All right, good.
You guys are great at your job.
So, when was the last time you saw him? By where? By the parking garage?
The computers were showing him on the ground floor where only residents have access to. Residents, they put their...
The ground floor where we were at? Is that what it is?
No,
Or one floor below, right?
It looks like a bunch of storage units right down there. Yeah.
So we get a call back from their investigation between the evacuation.
Look, this gentleman, he lives here. This person, by law, he lives here.
This is my second time seeing him, and this is the second time
This is what's going on. When somebody lives in a place for more than
30 days.
30 days and they have belongings there, they have to get evicted. So we can't trespass this
Can't do
guy.
anything
Facts.
unless there's something physical going on.
Right. Or court order.
Correct.
Yep, exactly. No, we're not.
Take it to the ground floor. By the unit.
No, we just we want to see if we can.
I can actually
You have that eviction paperwork.
Yeah, in a minute's wrong. They have that.
So, as far as you know, the eviction came from the management office. It wasn't anything done through the courts.
No, it's done through the court, and the copy was provided to the
So
management office.
they're getting evicted.
Yeah, they owe about like 4 months rent.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So this is the first notice that they received.
Second notice.
Second notice.
Because it's two different things. Management giving a letter saying we're going to evict you, and then an order signed by the judge
No,
saying.
it was a process server that delivered to them.
This is a process. This is multiple notices, multiple contacts. when then the final eviction is actually done by Miami-Dade County Police Department. When they get to actually get to be here and evict people from that, which usually doesn't get to that. They realize because they put a paper on their door like this is the day that you're getting kicked out with police, and they leave before that date. So before that, after that happens, they get kicked out by police. It's like when we can come in and we can give them a trespass warning for being in the property that they're not supposed to be anymore. Not until then we can do that because they still live here.
Unfortunately, this guy,
Both of them.
hit her as well. They can't be trespassed from here because they do.
No, but I'm saying if he's hanging out in the lobby area.
Remember,
he's considered a tenant because he has clothes up there.
He's a tenant. If it's in the lobby area and that's a violation of you guys' management procedures of the building, that is not a criminal offense to do that. That's a violation of you guys', you know?
Right.
If he makes a big deal out of it, we'll help out because, you know, it's definitely a dispute. We respond for disputes as well. We cannot enforce your procedure of somebody being in the lobby or not. We cannot, that's on you, that's the building.
When they came down, when she came down, he went charging her. That's my whole.
Right. But she didn't mention any of that until she says she wants to do something about it, so that's where we step in, where it's a criminal activity, but she needs to mention something about that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't do it.
Okay. All right.
Like my partner said, you know, if he's here and you guys don't allow it, you let him know. You can call us back, we come back, explain that to him.
Okay.
But technically, you cannot tell him, hey, you're not.
And look how it works.
Okay.
Look how it works. Even if it's sitting there, sleeping there for 3 days, we cannot remove him from it.
Right. He lives here.
He lives here, man. You cannot. It's like you sleeping in your backyard. You know, it's like technically, police can't come in and remove you from your backyard. It's messed up because you shouldn't be in your backyard. But the same thing with him, and he'll be violating you guys' rules, not Florida statute, and not breaking any laws. When it gets physical, then you can report it, she can report it, wherever. You know, we'll get their statements and we'll do what we gotta do.
Right.
But up till now,
hopefully he doesn't reach that point that he gets physical with you guys or with her, and then that's what we step in.
Okay. All right.
that clear?
All right, clear.
How are you guys?
Hello? 3131. You guys called? They did? Okay. Alright, man. You go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
And they're all like just in pain. Like all I did was go walk with them. Oh my god, and the freaking security guard who lied about it.
Is she part of the problem?
Yeah. We had a domestic dispute. Basically, she lives.
Can you please let me into my apartment? Please? Yes.
Excuse me, hold on. What's going on?
Okay.
Where's your apartment? Do you have a key?
We have-
Ma'am, you don't need to talk to him. Where's your
She's lying
key?
about it.
Where's your key?
In my apartment.
So
I
you
don't
got locked
remember
out.
what's like
Okay.
this.
Okay, I'll get.
Okay, where's your ID or anything so you can let him know that you live in the apartment?
In my apartment.
So everything is in your apartment.
It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent. And he somehow made like friends with everybody in here. I broke up with him. He has slept. My mom came out, okay? My mom came out to like help me break up with him and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I hope that there's like cameras. He slept inside of a couch in my elevator room, which is stalking. Because he wasn't supposed to be
Okay,
here.
where?
But I never would have called the police because I didn't want to do
So
that.
you didn't call.
I didn't. Nobody.
I called.
You called.
Okay.
But on
Okay, hold on, ma'am. Let him talk.
Okay, that's fine.
Ma'am, hold on. Go ahead.
The front desk person of this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that.
Who's she?
The front desk person.
Okay.
She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her, but she had her hands out like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this, and she was like, "Oh no, don't come inside the elevator."
Okay.
So initially, me and him, we went upstairs because he was down here for a long period of time. So we engaged in a conversation with her. We spoke to her. We said, "Do you want him to come up because he can't lounge in the lobby area because you know why? Because he's been just laying around on the couch and everything else." And some of the residents was feeling like, why is he here and everything else.
Okay.
So we asked her. I said, "Do you want him to leave the property?" She said no. She don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said
Okay,
yes.
hold on.
No, but
Hold on. He's talking, then you talk. Let him speak. Don't interrupt. Okay.
When you were speaking, why not?
She said no.
Okay, you'll defend yourself once he's done.
We're
Okay.
not gonna talk over each other. That's not what civilized.
Okay, so she said no.
I'm
She
first
said
and the other
no.
one.
I said, "Are you for sure?"
Okay.
She said, "Yes, I want him to leave the property." I said, "Are you certain for sure do you want him to leave?" "Oh, no. I said, "So I'm going to call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area."
Okay.
Because he can't be in a common area unless he's going to be in your apartment. That's totally different.
So, okay.
So somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key.
Okay.
We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the key so she can go back into her unit.
Okay.
The boyfriend actually came after her, and Paul was walking towards there. And then I just said, enough is enough. Police need to be called. She said she don't want police to be called. But when it's in a common area and something happened like that, my safety is the residents first.
Correct.
We have residents out here, filming and all this stuff going on in the lobby area and causing the nuisance. I called because based on we still have him walking around the property, and we need to have.
So where is he at now?
Last time we saw him, he was on the ground level.
Okay.
Okay. So what? You just want to get into your. You just want to get into your apartment.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, but you
Time out. Let me talk. Okay.
I feel very
What's your name? Courtney? Okay, Courtney.
Why do you have something against me, man? I'm just trying to
Who has nothing against you?
It seems like
We're trying to talk. So you just want to get back in your apartment. Unfortunately, he can't be here in the property.
That is totally fine.
Okay. So
He's been literally
So then,
sleeping in my
what we're gonna
underwear
do is gonna find him so he can leave the property, and you get back to your apartment. What else do you
I
need?
was told I was going to get a chance to speak.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Now's your turn.
Are you gonna listen?
Go ahead. Did he say something wrong?
Yes. Yes, they're all three here. Okay, so.
Can she get back to her apartment?
Hold on. It took me a long time to let them talk to me, so hold on. No, can you please just listen?
Just talk to them. I'm gonna talk to him.
That's 22.
Okay. So for sure, she lives here and everything. So,
Yeah,
so you guys, you're gonna get it back to her apartment.
Yeah, we're gonna.
That's it. And then you guys are gonna come with us so we can follow this guy over here.
Yeah.
So you're going up with her.
Yes.
Now, does he live here? Have you seen him before?
Yeah. He sometimes he come visit.
So he's, as far as you know, he doesn't stay here
He
full time.
doesn't stay here. He doesn't stay here. But
Okay, so does he have key? Does he have a key, or you don't know?
No, he don't have a key. She initially comes down sometimes after they have a physical dispute. You guys been called out multiple times for this issue. So she, the management already been notified already about multiple incidents.
Is she a tenant or is she owns?
She's a renter.
Okay,
Yeah,
and is your managed property
They
going to do
already
something
know,
about
they
it?
already issue her fines. They already issue her eviction.
So when is that going to happen?
They already served her already. They served her already, but it's
So what are we waiting on?
The thing is, when he comes in, they make a big confrontation.
No, but what's happening with the eviction? Why is she not out yet?
I think they're still in the process. They just served her Wednesday.
Okay.
But the thing is,
How long does she have after they sober?
I really don't know. I have to check with her. But the thing is, I can't have them tussling and everything in a lot.
No. Okay.
I want to be like, I want to be like exonerated, I guess, of like anything wrong. And I want him, I want a restraining order against Christian and himself. Because, no, I'm serious. Can I do that? Okay, but how can I make myself first? Because I know him and he would do it. How can I make myself first?
175 Northwest First Highway. 175 Northwest
Is
First
he already
Highway.
on the way?
Why do we know? We don't even know who he is. How do we know that?
Your question is,
Have you been drinking today? Have you any medications today? Or
listen,
Okay, now listen.
then who's on the phone with you?
Just my dad.
Okay, well, let me
Which I think is
let me explain to you something with your dad on the phone so you can hear. You asked me, I can't get a restraining order against him. I answer you, we don't issue those, that's through court. You asked me, I need to get one before him. I told you, only ways for you to get to court. Then you asked me, is he on the way already? I asked you, I don't even know how he looks like. You understand? It's your questions that are making much of an
I am, right now, like I have not always been a victim, but like right now I'm freaking in this situation. I'm scared to go to my dogs. I just walked in and I told him, you know, I have a chance and now all of a sudden this is all happening.
Okay.
What's his name?
I just,
what is the gentleman that's going to take her up to the bar?
Christian?
please,
Okay.
yeah, keep that in my own apartment.
They already have the key to take her up to the apartment. They're gonna take her up to the apartment. We're gonna go with him to see what this guy's out, so we can trespass her. And that's it.
Would it be okay if we don't talk to my father? Because he is my attorney.
So he
Can you please answer me?
he says he doesn't live here.
I know, but he has belongings here. He has belongings in there. He has belongings in there with you, right? He has property.
All over the place.
So he has property in your apartment.
In my apartment, yes, that I pay $10,000 a month for, he just pays zero for.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what do you want us to do?
So I will have, I really, like, I will happily, I don't care what happens, I just don't, I don't want
Okay,
everything
let
to do
me
with
answer this.
this.
For how long has it been sleeping in the apartment with you?
At this apartment, I mean, we moved in together technically like 2 months ago, but it was
2
my
months ago.
name. It was my name.
Forget about whose name is it. That's not the question I'm asking. Okay? That's irrelevant. It really
Yeah,
is. Okay? Listen to me, answer my questions, please. Does he have property in the apartment with you? A lot of property, you said. He's been with you here for about 2 months, right?
Yes.
On and off,
On and off,
or
or
sleeping for 2 months every day?
Staying with you for 2 months here with you?
Yes, except for last week he wasn't working.
Let me let you know something. He lives here. That person lives in that apartment with you. And we cannot trespass anybody that lives in this place. So we can by law we cannot do this.
I know, I understand, and that's why I said, I mean, I'm so frazzled, I can't believe it.
Well, you can answer your dad. I don't know if it's in a Florida law, but that's the way it works.
No, I understand, and that's why, I do understand, and that is why I said, can I get a restraining order and get there first?
Listen,
Because I have a feeling
I already
he's
answered that.
crazy
You
enough
got
to
it.
go.
Just go to the court. Explain to them what happened.
Monday morning, 8 o'clock.
Explain to them what you need. And if they grant it to you or not, it's on them. You have to see a judge in court. Those type of restraining orders are granted by a judge.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe.
I'm not comfortable.
Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
What I'm what?
Why is it that you don't feel safe? Is he threatening you? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes, that's not really like my concern, it's just that like, people just stop. They're stalking me. My mom was here for a week, so she caught him in the little couch, like I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways, and he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she was like, what's moving in there? And she felt it, and she was like,
Okay,
there's
listen,
skin, and she goes,
you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment for 2 months with a ton of stuff in there.
But no, I know.
There's a process for this.
That's
the person needs to
understandable. As a woman.
gather their belongings. What is he saying? Does he want to leave?
Can I talk to you a sec?
Yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead and speak in the part. Okay. Okay, sir, so who's gonna come with us to see if he's in the property, and then who's gonna go with her?
Alright, you should take her up to the unit because I feel more comfortable. And I'll can actually move. I can go to her next to you.
It's not my son. He was trying to get access from the parking garage elevators. I don't know if he went up, but I saw him getting into the elevator.
Where are we going? He's not in the apartment. He's not in the apartment. She's going up to her apartment. He's not there.
Can't go.
Oi. He doesn't have a key to the apartment to go up, so he never.
He's gonna check real quick and then make sure that she's okay. So she can go to her apartment.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Just give me a minute.
So like a fob or anything, you gotta.
That's the thing. 1 second. Kimbrell, let me get 22. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet you dropped it at my door or something.
The valet guy said it was on the garage.
The last spot I did see him on the camera was the ground floor where the storage is for residents.
Oh, well maybe that is, but he came up to like the elevator, but he was rolling a joint in my freaking like door.
Oh
I said, are you serious?
Floor 22. Okay.
Like this is absolutely, I just.
Which way?
It's right here. I don't think he's in there.
Hi, baby.
Oh, mom does something. Hey, baby, come. No, no. They don't bite anybody. They just talk a lot. Come on, dude. It's all good, dude. Oh goodness. No worries. It is so embarrassing. The apartment's a freaking mess.
I'm not sure exactly where the back door is.
This is it?
That's how we send like the laundries to the back door.
Oh.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, there is right there.
Is that the way? The computers were showing him on the ground floor where only residents have access to. Residents, they put their...
The ground floor where we were at? Is that what it is?
No,
Or
the
one floor
ground
below,
floor,
right?
it looks like a bunch of storage units.
Okay.
Right down there.
All right.
Video call back from your investigation to your marketplace.
Look, this gentleman, he lives here. Person by law, he lives here.
This is my second time seeing him, and this is the second time
This is
I've
what
seen them
this is
have
what
a-
when somebody lives in a place for more than
30 days.
30 days, and they
Yeah.
have belongings there, they have to get evicted.
Facts.
So we can't trespass
Can't
anymore.
go for anything.
Facts.
Unless there's something physical more.
Right. Or court order.
All right.
Yeah.
So ¿para qué vamos a buscar? Ya.
Take it to the ground by the unit.
All right.
That's what we're talking about.
So do you have that eviction paperwork?
Yeah, in the management office, they have that.
So as far as you know, the eviction came from the management office. It wasn't anything done through the courts.
No, it's done through the courts, and the copy was provided to the management office.
They're getting evicted.
Yeah, they owe about like 4 months rent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the first notice that
No,
they
this
received?
is second notice.
Second notice.
Because it's two different things. Management giving a letter saying we're going to evict you, and then an order signed by the judge saying...
No, it was a process server that delivered to them.
This is a process. This is multiple notices, multiple contacts.
Right.
When then the final eviction is actually done by Miami-Dade County Police Department. When they get to actually get to be here and evict people from that, which usually doesn't get to that. They realize if they put a kick on the door, like this is the day you're getting kicked out with police.
Right.
They leave before that day. So before that, after that happens, they get kicked out by police. It's like we can come in and we can give them a trespass warning for being in the property that they're not supposed to be anymore.
Correct.
Not until then we can do that.
Right. At this point, unfortunately, this guy,
both of them,
her as well, have they can't be trespassed from here because they live here.
No, but I'm saying if he's hanging out in the lobby area.
Remember,
he's considered a tenant because he has clothes up there.
Correct.
If it's in the lobby area and that's a violation of you guys' management procedures of the building, that is not a criminal offense to do. That's a violation of you guys',
Right.
If he makes a big deal out of it, we'll help out because, it's definitely a dispute. We respond for disputes as well. We cannot enforce your procedure of somebody being in the lobby or not.
Yeah, the thing is,
that's on you. That's the building.
When they came down, when she came down, he went charging at her.
That's fine.
That's my whole.
Right. But she didn't mention none of that until she says she wants to do something about it, that's where we step in, where it's a criminal activity, but she needs to mention something about that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't do anything.
Okay. All right.
Like my partner said, if he's here and you guys don't allow it, you let him know. You can call us back. We'll come back, explain that to him.
Okay.
But technically, we cannot tell him, hey, you're not welcome here anymore because he lives here.
Okay. Look how it works. Even if it's sitting there, sleeping there for 3 days, you cannot remove him.
Right.
He lives here, man. It's like you sleeping in your backyard.
Right.
It's like, technically, police can come in and remove you from your backyard. It's messed up because you shouldn't from your backyard. The same thing with him, and he'll be violating you guys' rules. Not Florida statute, he's not breaking any laws.
Right.
When it gets physical, then you can report it, she can report it wherever, we'll get their statements and do what we gotta do.
Right. Hopefully it doesn't reach that point that he gets physical with you guys or with her, and then that's where we step in.
Okay. All right.
Clear?
All right.
Okay? All right. No problem. Not a case number. We can provide.
A model for OnlyFans and social media who admitted to stabbing her boyfriend to death to police in April was detained in Hawaii and is now facing charges. According to Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez Rundle, 26-year-old Courtney Clenney, also known as Courtney Taylor on social media, was charged with second-degree murder with a deadly weapon. She was apprehended on the Big Island of Hawaii on Wednesday, according to the Hawaii County Police Department, with the help of the U.S. Marshals Service. Authorities made use of a Florida's Miami-Dade County warrant. According to an arrest warrant obtained by USA Today, Miami police officers responded to a domestic violence incident involving a stabbing on the evening of April 3rd. Officers arrived and discovered Clenny cradling a man with a knife wound who later turned out to be 27-year-old Christian Abumsali. He was taken to a nearby hospital, where he later passed away, according to the police. Abumsali, a cryptocurrency worker, died from a forceful downward thrust from a blade that went 3 inches into his chest and pierced a major artery, according to the county medical examiner's autopsy report. According to the warrant, the couple has experienced multiple incidents of domestic violence from both sides since their relationship began in November 2020. After getting the couple food, Abumsali, according to evidence, entered the apartment less than 30 minutes prior to the incident. Clenny's mother claimed to have overheard the couple fighting over the phone just before the incident, during which she yelled at Abumsali to leave the apartment and accused him of lying in the process. Clenny informed law enforcement that she used a knife to defend herself after Abumsali shoved and knocked her to the ground. Clenny admitted to hurting people, but according to the warrant, she gave several inconsistent accounts of what happened. Police were unable to confirm any wounds Clenny claimed to have received. While certainly not one-sided, the evidence shows there were prior incidents of Clenny being physically violent, the warrant states. "I do not think that this was my intention," Clenny said when attempting to explain her actions to the police on that particular day. I'm not sure if this was justified in any way." Authorities came to the conclusion that Clenny acted without justification and committed an imminently dangerous act demonstrating a depraved mind without regard for human life. The Miami Herald quoted Clenny's Miami defense attorney, Frank Prieto, as saying he was completely shocked to hear of the arrest. Clenny, he claimed, was receiving treatment in Hawaii for his drug addiction and post-traumatic stress disorder. He maintains that his client acted in self-defense, and Al-Bumsali's death was appropriate. "We were cooperating with the investigation and offered to voluntarily surrender her if she were charged," Prieto told the news organization. "We look forward to clearing her name in court." In anticipation of her first court appearance on Thursday in Hilo District Court, Clenny is being held at the East Hawaii Detention Center. She will eventually be sent to Florida by extradition. Christian's murder as a victim of domestic violence did not have to be the tragic conclusion to the violent and toxic 2-year relationship between these people. Domestic violence should never occur in a personal relationship. No one should tolerate domestic violence, there should be no doubt about that, Rundle said at a press conference.
I'm assuming I'm the blue chair.
Yes, just read this for me so I can take that one.
There's like a paper towel or tissue or anything.
Yeah, okay, read it.
I've been crying a lot. Thank you.
Complaint is advising me they still have vision, we still have contact with the plan.
Negative. The plan on 219, they finally stopped and they lost visual. Was not in the company.
Okay, keep it, yeah. Still on everything.
You're on just recently right here, on the 339, pulled up to receive, or you left the 339, on the 339, pulled up to receive. That's how it's going. And that's it.
Mr. 1918.
Can I use this in the meantime?
Okay.
And you're bringing the water right now, okay?
Thank you.
Wait, what's closed this first?
Is somebody coming?
Yeah, he's coming right now.
Please, God, please, God, let me. My dog, please. God, Christian, you okay? I don't care if you do
You were there today. You know that Christian and each other. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Go away. Just look. Please. Please. You just put him up. And this kind of person, you know you got it. Please protect Christian. Please protect me. And please protect my daughter. And please God protect Brother Randy. Thank you. Somebody can come in.
Yeah, we're gonna start talking to you now. Just getting everything set up.
Sorry. I'm not trying to be like, I'm just like, I just cannot believe the way my day went.
Yeah.
It's way worse than, I just really want to get to the hospital.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk to you now.
Like, I desperately want to get to the hospital.
Right. I mean, either way, so you don't rush, you know, you still wouldn't be able to see him at this point, obviously.
You still what?
You wouldn't be able to see him at this point, so
Why?
that way you don't have to, because you're still working, you're still taking care of him, you know, it's a process. So they don't
I
let
just want to
anyone
be
in.
there
Yeah.
when I can.
So, yeah, we'll talk about we'll talk about it, okay?
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Thank you. You're working on it. You're working on him. You're fucking working. Please, God, don't take your shit completely away from me. We're not going to work out with God. me talk to him again. Let us both tell each other we're sorry. Please, God, let Christian be okay. God, please, let Christian okay. Protect God's team. Protect my family. Protect me. Please, God, protect us. Apologies for being absolutely fucking covered in blood.
Listen, you don't have to apologize, okay? I completely understand. Alright? Things happen, you can't control it. Okay? So, you don't have to apologize for anything. Alright? Detective Racino, okay? And this is my partner, Sergeant Rodriguez. Okay? Today's Sunday, April 3. And the time is 7:36 p.m. Alright? What's your first name?
Courtney.
Courtney? Can you spell it for me, please?
C-O-U-R-T.
R-T.
N-E-Y.
Okay. And your last name?
Clenny. C-L-E. N-N-E-Y.
Okay. What is your date of birth?
4/21/96.
When was your birthday?
Oh, really? When is your birthday?
Day 13.
My boyfriend just the 12th.
Oh, really?
He turns 28.
Super close.
Assuming that he...
Well, he's still in the hospital right now, so... Okay. Just take a breather, okay? I know this must be very rough for you right now.
No, we were supposed to go to the park with my dogs today. Like, this is not how I experienced this. Sorry. That's not what we're talking about. You asked my birthday. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. Are you currently living there?
Yes.
Yeah? The address is 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what apartment was it?
2201.
2201. How long have you guys been living there?
Since the first or second week of January.
Okay. Oh, this year?
Mm-hmm.
2022.
Yeah, we moved here January this year together from Boston.
From Boston?
From Austin.
From Austin. Oh, okay. When did you guys come to Miami from Austin?
We visited last year in March, and we loved it. And we travel all the time together. We like the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always wanted to live here. So he was like, he wanted to move to London. I wanted to move here. And I was like, maybe we should start in the U.S.
Yeah.
And he was like, that, and we did it. So.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
About 2 years.
About 2
A year and a half to 2 years, yeah. Is he okay?
He's still at the hospital. They're still,
I know.
monitoring him and talking to him. So we're waiting.
Oh my God! So he didn't even have to have surgery.
Well, I don't know. They're still doing X-rays and stuff like that. So I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear a response.
That's all I have to know. Thank God.
So
that's all I need.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
And once we're done, I'll go talk to them again and see what's the update. Okay. All right. So you said 1.5 years to 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said that today you guys were supposed to go to the park.
Mm-hmm. We were. Well, I'll just let you ask questions and we'll answer.
No, you can tell me whatever you want. You can tell me whenever you want.
Yeah, we had just gotten back together. I had broken up with him, and then he came back the last 2 nights, and everything was perfect. And then to an argument, and I ended up getting scared, and I think that I overreacted, or not overreacted necessarily, but reacted, and I just didn't know exactly what might happen. Yeah, we were right before anything happened. We were going to walk the dogs down to this park over by the Paramount, which has the beach volleyball and basketball court and all that. We're gonna walk them over there and let my dog Rain to play soccer. That was my plan for the day, and then go.
How old are you?
To the movie. Or to go to a movie tonight in Miami Beach. My dogs are 8 years old. 8 years old?
Oh, okay. Both of them?
Yes.
Oh. You've had them all 8 years? Since they were babies?
Yes.
Oh. What breed are they?
Mini Aussies.
Mini Aussies? I love those.
Mm-hmm.
Super smart.
Yeah.
You guys lived in Austin before here, right? Between the first and second week of January, you guys moved to Miami. Did you guys stop anywhere before coming to Miami, or did you move somewhere else between Austin and Miami, or you went straight to Miami?
We drove the U-Haul from Austin to Miami. Took us 2 days. I didn't drive one bit, but he went the whole way. So I think a day and a half, 2 days. No, we just stopped a bunch of places on the way.
Does he have any family?
He does. He has.
Yeah.
He has his mom and grandma. He's closest to.
Mom and grandma?
Mm-hmm.
We're here in Miami, or?
They live in Dallas. I think his grandma may still be in Nigeria because they visit a lot, but I think that they're back in Dallas. Okay. He has a brother that lives in I think Houston. I don't know where his sister lives.
Do you happen to know off the top of your head their phone number? Or?
None of theirs, no.
No?
No.
Do you have it on your phone number, on your phone? Or?
I think that I would have his mom on my phone for sure, and then maybe his grandma.
Okay. What's his mom's name?
You know, he told me. I I'm terrible right now.
Yeah. That's like remembering.
And I met her multiple times. I've been to her house and I still didn't tell you. That's pretty bad.
I mean, how many times have you seen?
Like 4 times.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's spread apart, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't imagine to like remember somebody's name that easy. So I'm really bad at remember names too. So again. How about his brother? Do you know his brother's name? Or no?
He is very like not, I guess, like too thorough with talking about. I mean, that's not really probably like that weird, but not like too thorough. I feel like I calmed down a little bit once he told me like they're just like talking all the time. Okay, so I can talk. They're like, he's not really like that thorough or something. He doesn't really talk as much about his family as I do mine. I talk about my family all the time.
Okay. Where's your family?
In Austin.
You're all in Austin?
All in Austin, yeah.
You have a like big family, small family?
I am the most. I'm the closest with my immediate family. My mom, my dad, my little sister.
Okay.
So not really that big of a family.
Okay. What's your mom's name?
Deborah.
Deborah. And your dad's?
Kim.
Kim?
Mm-hmm.
What are their last names?
Clenny.
Clenny.
Clenney.
And your sister?
Morgan.
Same last name? You ever need us to take a break? You know, because I know it's rough, you know, with everything going on. But when you can take a break, you let me know, okay?
Yeah. Thank you guys for giving me water and tissues.
No, definitely. Okay, so do you guys work here in Miami, or do you guys have your own business? Or?
I do social media, so I'm an influencer, I guess is what call it, yeah, I'm an influencer. And he does stocks and crypto.
What do you focus on, like Instagram or social media apps?
Instagram, OnlyFans.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
It
pays the bills.
What's your Instagram?
At Courtney Taylor.
Huh?
At Courtney Taylor. Taylor spelled T-I-L-O-R.
T-A-I-L-L-R. L-O-R.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it that he does?
Stocks and crypto.
Stocks and crypto.
He just has stocks and stocks and crypto.
Yeah, so he's pretty good with numbers and all that. Yeah. And he's done that since you've known him, or?
I mean, as far as I know, he's done it since he was 19, and he's 27.
Okay.
So he's pretty damn good at it. Nothing, I guess, compared to other people that do it.
Yeah. And how long were you guys planning on being in Miami, or before going to London? Or?
I don't think London was ever really going to happen. I don't think I would ever do that. But yeah. We were going to move into a house.
Mm-hmm.
So, have an apartment, and then we were like, maybe we should live here for a year. And then once we got here, we were like, no, this is dope.
Yeah.
So, we have the dog picked out. Golden Retriever, we're going to name Mello. So we're going to get a house. So we're going to have a backyard. Because I have 2 dogs, and then we're going to have 3. So we're planning on staying here for a while. I just hope we get the opportunity to do that. Sorry.
Once again, you don't have to apologize.
Hopefully I'm over freaking out and like I'll be able to see him or whatever. But I don't see it.
Yeah.
I will keep it together.
So how about before we go into like the details of what happened today, okay? I have to swear you in and read you a couple other paperwork. It's just a normal process for everybody, with victims, witnesses, everybody. Okay, so.
So I got a chance to talk to Christian today.
To who?
Christian.
Who's Christian? Oh,
the victim.
Yeah, they haven't told me anything yet.
I don't know if I'm the victim. He's definitely the victim. What did you say?
No, he didn't know his name, so he was confused. I was the one that went to the scene.
I just assume everybody knows everything.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, it's okay. Not always.
Will I get a chance to talk to him?
We'll see once we're done with everything, talking and with the scene and seeing what's the update with him, and then we'll definitely get you an answer later. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this is an investigation into, what do we call it, a domestic dispute, which occurred at 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue, apartment 2201. In reference to case number?
Yeah. Sorry. It's going to be 22-0403 00-23743.
City of Miami Police Incident Number. Okay. This statement is being taken in the City of Miami Police Department, the investigation office, which is located at 400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Miami-Dade County, Florida. Okay. Okay. Do you raise your hand, your right hand? Okay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
No, I do.
Okay, put your hand up. Real quick, have you taken any alcohol or medication or narcotics today?
No.
No?
So I have just like medicine, but nothing that was mind altering.
Oh, okay, like what?
I actually don't know what it's called, taking medications for.
What's the medication for? If you don't mind me asking. What is your level of education? Is it the last grade or did you graduate?
From college.
From college? Okay. What college was that?
ACC and Santa Monica Community College.
Okay. How long of school did you do there? Approximately.
It's like at each one, well, ACC about a year and a half, I think. Santa Monica like a semester or two.
Okay.
That was never for me.
Okay. Do you have you been diagnosed with any mental disability or anything like that? No? Okay. Alright, let me move over to this one. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer or advise before we ask any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would I be able to talk to my father? Because he's pretty much acts as my attorney with, like, I mean, not like for stuff like this. Obviously, I've never been in this kind of situation.
Is he an attorney?
No. He's just.
Well, we'll give you a chance.
We know what to do.
We'll give you a chance to talk to your father. Okay.
I mean, before I just feel like I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be fine. I think Christian will be fine, and I will be fine. I mean, there's no need. But I just like to talk to him.
No worries. I'm gonna be able to give you some time to talk to your dad or with anybody that you need to talk to. Okay.
And I want to go home and see my dogs, and I want to go to the hospital. Will I be able to do that tonight?
I'm sorry. We took care of the dogs. We found someone. I believe your mom mentioned that that's taken care of them before when you've traveled. So
love and thoughts.
Yeah. So we got able to get a hold of them, and they're actually going to be taken over there, just so you know. So they're taken care of. They're in good hands. They're probably actually already there now. Okay. So we took care of those. But I know they were they were going back and forth. We shoot the little, you know. Yeah. I know how dogs are. We're all dog lovers here. All three of us, you know, we also have dogs. So that's like family, and we took care of them. Just so you know,
the female officer that was over there was talking to my mom and trying to get the one that was thank God.
They're in good hands.
Thank you. I want to talk to my mom for an hour on the phone, and I want to go sit at the hospital. Am I going to be able to do that?
So far right now, I can't give you an answer. Okay, we just have to go through everything. Because remember, this just happened, so I can't really give you a straight answer. If I do, I would be lying to you, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to lie to you.
Okay.
Okay. Just as well as I don't want you to lie to me, I don't want to lie to you. We want to be able to understand everything that went down today. Okay, as truthful as we can be. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
Yeah. If I don't, what's
I mean, it's your choice. It's your right. But at the end of the day, we just want to figure out what happened. Okay. We just want to hear your side of the story and what occurred, so we can piece this together and come to an understanding. Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, we weren't there. You know, you were, so there's no better person to tell for you.
And it took so long for I don't know what I honestly, it was such a blur. I was on the phone with my mom. I don't know.
For me right over here.
Yeah, you can reread it. Take your time, reread it again.
This is why I would like to call my dad and say, can I just do this? Or should I have to get a lawyer? Because I realize, like, how very serious this is. Like, I mean, I was sitting there in a freaking puddle of my boyfriend's blood begging him to, like, please not, like, fucking give up on me. Like, man, like, this shit is fucking serious. So, I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily in trouble, but like I just would like to.
I mean,
can I just talk to? I mean, I have heard this happen, and I was the whole situation happened, and I haven't talked to anybody who means anything.
No, I understand. Right now,
okay, well, you know what? What?
No, just.
I've never been in this kind of situation.
You can talk to him later, because.
But before I talk to you guys. Why can't I talk to him beforehand?
Well, because I would like to understand what's going on.
I know, but like if I say, hey, is it cool if I sign a constitutional rights waiver
because
when my boyfriend has like.
Not a lawyer.
Yeah, if you're an adult, if you were
a
minor,
he would be the one who would. He handles my lawyer too.
If you were under 18, then yeah, I would provide you a phone call to your problem. Well, you're over 18, so.
I don't feel like it. I mean, when it comes to my parents.
Yeah, I get you. I feel the same way with my parents. You know, I still go to them too for questions that they've dealt with in the past.
Okay.
You know?
My dad handles I'm so freaking out right now a little bit. Like, I want to go to the hospital and I want to just call my fucking mom. And I know that I do not get that right. I know it. But here's the thing, is that this is constitutional rights waiver. My dad handles my lawyer. I'm not going to take a court-appointed lawyer. My dad handles my lawyer. I would not be calling my lawyer. So my dad is the first person who I would call, if that makes sense. I've never been in a situation like this, where somebody's in the hospital. I've never been in this kind of situation. That's why, like, I don't want to do anything wrong. You know?
I mean, it's your decision at the end of the day. But
what happens if not?
If not, then that's it. We don't even talk about what happened to him. We just have to take the stories that we've been told from the people next door and previous situations, and try and narrow it down to what happened today.
You get a much better picture, a much better idea coming from you who was there today than us trying to piece it together from other people as well. You know, there's no better story to get than yours who was there. So, which is why we prefer it from you. But you know, like you said, it's your decision if you want to or not. But for us to obviously proceed and make a better decision for all of us, it's getting your story. You know, you were there. You know, you were. So
my boyfriend is not dead, is he?
Well, he can't talk to us right now. He's in the hospital.
Jack is just homicide.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It's like the Dexter vibe. All of these things are like.
To you on scene that Sunday. So Sunday, domestic violence things don't work. So we handle their calls anytime we get into the domestic violence calls. We handle it for them.
Yeah.
And so that's why we were raised from the beginning.
Can I go and come back?
No, unfortunately, no, I can't. It's steps, you know. Once we handle this, we'll go to the next step.
Is there a chance I'm going to go home tonight?
I don't have a definite answer for you.
Okay, well, I'll just... I need to... There's blood on my...
Alright. So, let's start from the start. You guys will take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happens after that?
Like I said, a little bit blur.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry and watching a Christina Randall, or listening to a Christina Randall video, and tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And then he came back with a Subway sandwich. Before he left, he recited exactly what I wanted. And I said, I'll text what I want to you. And he said, I know what you want. And I said, no, you don't. You recited it to me before he left. And he got it perfectly right.
Okay.
And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me to see the bikers, please. Yeah. He came back. And I said something about, like, oh, are you going to, like, reshare your location with me? Like, did you unshare it? And he said, yeah, I unshared it. And I was like, oh, when did you do that? And he goes, the other day, like, when you were done with me. And I was like, okay, well, fair enough. Like, reshare it. And then he told, it kind of, like, turned into, like, a little, like, argument or something. And then he told me to reshare mine, and I was like, okay, yeah, I will. And then I didn't do it immediately. He asked me about it again. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I just said something about, well, what if I'm somewhere you don't want me to be?
Okay.
Which I wouldn't have been. I love him. But, like, you know, maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe they'll just like hurt him because he was pressing me. And he ended up pinning me against the wall. And then, I mean, I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like, you know, look at my neck, and I was like, I mean, I'm not saying like choking me like, you know, whatever. But I mean, he had my like neck, like and this happened twice before, where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor. Yeah. I could not breathe. And I don't think that he was trying to kill me, but I was scared. And all 3 times I have been scared. So yeah, I'm on the floor. And he had me pinned and was me up. I'm on the get my mom on the phone. And I'm just trying to really remember. I had my mom on the phone. And I remember she was standing like against the couch. Like we were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened like over by the door and somehow moved like over in the living room. We were standing by the couch, facing toward the kitchen, and I was in the kitchen. And then he just like I could see like all the whites in his eyes, and it was like coming at me. And so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was like, I swear to God. I swear to God. It was just like, I mean, grab and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me. Because, I mean, earlier, I was having 2 other times I couldn't fucking breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think, like, just like this kind of thing where I was saying, like, do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might, like, I mean, this is different, I think. But if he's, like, choking me or, like, pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab a knife and I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it. I'm on the phone with my mom, and he's coming at me like he's going to grab either the phone or, like, the knife or something. And so I was just like, I was like, don't come any closer. Coming at me, and I threw it. And I meant for it to go.
How far away was he?
Well, I was by my fridge, and he was like by the edge of one of the chairs of the sofa.
Okay.
Like
comparing to what
10 feet. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm trying to make the.
Was he closer than I am?
No, but just further.
So like what, like the length of the sofa?
No, further than that. Oh, well, if I said, yeah, you're right, it was more than 10 feet then. It was definitely further than this.
Okay. I mean, it's closer. It looks a lot smaller than clear.
It was further than that.
Okay. So then, you were by the fridge and he was by the couch? You were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
Yes, I was in front of the fridge. He was by the couch.
And then
behind my island.
And then what kind of movements did he make at the moment? He was
going to walk running
up?
At me.
Running? Okay.
Well, charging, aggressively walking, something.
What was he doing? Like, was he doing something with his hands or?
Doing he had his hands up. I couldn't tell you exactly.
Was he yelling at you at the time?
Yes.
Yeah. What was he saying?
Well, I'm supposed to tell. Just put my hand up. So I really need to like think. So. Yeah, I remember one of the things, but I don't think it's relevant.
No, go ahead, tell me. It might be relevant. It might help me understand this a little more.
Okay, so why don't you go find one of the fucking guys in G-Wagon? Because I had said something about that when I broke up with him like a week ago. Out of anger. I didn't say it because I want that, because I love him. But that was just one of the things that you said.
Was that at the moment that he was charging you, or earlier in one of the arguments?
It was before he choked me. Yes, it was before he choked me. or whatever.
So he gets.
So no, not right then. I couldn't tell you exactly what he said right then.
So.
But I swear to God, I was scared. I mean, after like what I was scared, and I was on the phone with my mom, and it was still happening.
Yeah.
I was scared.
So you told me that he had you against the wall at one point, right? With his hands over your neck.
Mm.
And how did you end up from the wall to the ground?
Let me go.
Uh-huh.
Let me go, and then I started swinging on him because I had been against the wall.
Okay.
I started trying to hit him,
Yeah.
and then he put me on the ground.
He dropped you to the ground. What did he do? Like, did he like lift you up, or did he grab your hair? Did he just kind of like rotate you onto the ground?
I really couldn't even tell you.
He pushed you.
If I could have like been given all these questions, before, I could be like, let me think about it. Or when I'm trying to remember like a whole situation of where I was very upset about something, which I've learned this in therapy or whatever. It's like write down like all the details so you don't forget. Just like write it all out clearly so that it makes sense to you and makes sense to somebody else. But I haven't had a chance to have a pen and paper or my phone to like write down exactly what happened. And I haven't really even like fully thought about it. So honestly, my answer is I don't remember.
That's fine. So he has you on the ground. You end up on the ground, and he has his hands over your neck, correct? Yeah?
Yes.
Oh. And then is he saying something to you at the time when he's on the ground on top of you? Or?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth. I don't remember what it was.
Like what?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth, like with the white of his eyes, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. And then he at one point he stops, right? Sorry. And what, you get up, you go to the bedroom, or what do you do?
I get my phone from the kitchen. I got my phone from the kitchen. I called my mom. And I was talking to her, and then he was following me around the apartment and acting like, I mean, just like after, we shouldn't be together.
You guys have a history of domestic violence?
Yeah.
You say you've been together how long, sir?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Year and a half to 2 years.
So how many incidents do you think you've had?
I don't know. But we shouldn't be together.
You say one or two, or just too many to...
Oh my God. Oh my God. I haven't touched my ankle. It's like, what? Like, I just want to take a shower, God. Okay. No. We can.
I'll get to
I'm not trying to interrupt the...
No. You keep on.
This is absolutely the most insane shit that I think I've ever been involved in.
I think anybody
No,
goes through this
without
would
a
be
doubt.
just insane.
What'd you say?
I think that if anybody goes through this type of situation, it would be pretty insane.
Okay. You said
have you made a report before?
No.
You've never made a report?
Oh, I did in Dallas actually about a year ago, and he was detained.
And what happened there?
He had pushed me in the lobby, but it wasn't like a big deal, and they made it a huge deal. And he ended up getting taken to the hospital or jail or something, which I don't think it was necessary, but yeah. And then also I had been arrested for as well in Vegas in August. So he and I each had one.
Okay. What happened in Vegas?
We just got in an argument in the hotel room, And what I guess made them arrest me was that I said I had thrown a glass at him.
Oh.
Like a glass of, like a drink. Which I think until that point it was like fine, I guess. Like I didn't, whatever, but they asked like, did you throw something at him? Because I guess they went upstairs to me. You throw a gun at him? And I said, yes, I did. Because, why? I guess it's, whatever. So, yeah. They went up and they said, I guess they asked me about it, and I said yes. And they said, okay, well, that's DV or battery or something, not assault or something like that. And so I got arrested, and I held for 12 hours. That wasn't fun. But yeah, those are the two incidents. I don't know what the incident for him was like.
About how many incidents have you guys had here in Miami since January? Like how many times has the police been called to your apartment, or you called to the police since January?
Okay. Police have been called once because I called them because my boyfriend was threatening suicide.
Okay.
I'm sure there are records of that or whatever. I don't know how.
Why was he threatening suicide?
I don't remember exactly what the situation was, but he had taken a knife. He grabbed it in front of my face, and then I got scared, and he was kind of waving it at me, but it wasn't for me. And then he took it into the extra room and slammed the door. And he has a history of self-harm, so I was kind of just like, okay, well, let me go in there and chase him, regardless of whether or not what's going on. And I tried to open the door, and he wouldn't open the door. So I got really scared that he was doing something in there that I couldn't control, so I called the cops. And he wasn't very happy with me about that, but I was really scared.
Did he say anything that he was going to do to himself? Or?
And he threatened it many, many times, but I don't remember if he did it right then.
Did he suffer from anything?
So that's what he told me.
Yeah. Right. And then the other time he called police?
Okay, and then the police were called because of us, actually because of us, twice. I mean, if I'm being correct. It was that time when I called, and then this time when it was obviously absolutely necessary.
Okay.
I was the one who called 911. Because I was literally asking him, what is our address? What is our address? Because I could not think straight. Baby, what is our address?
Today?
It was today. Okay. So there was that one. But the cops have been up there one other time yesterday for absolutely no reason. Absolutely none. They harassed, not the police, but security guards from the office, like young security guards. Came up for no reason. Bothered him, bothered me. I was about to go to the pool. They said, do you want us to keep him out of here? And I said, yeah, but y'all have been letting him up all week when he hasn't had a key. Yeah. But, no. Do you want us to call the cops? No. It's fine. Like, I didn't want him to get arrested. Like, there's no reason for that. And so, whatever. So I said no. And then he, I guess he just wanted to call the police or something, because right after that he goes, well, we saw you shove him. Which he was referring to downstairs in the elevator. My boyfriend had followed me into the elevator. And I didn't want him to come in. So I go, stop following me. And I did this. And we were like, Christian will attest to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But that just didn't happen. So it was like he moved from Christian to me. It seemed like he just wanted to cause trouble.
Yeah.
So the police were involved yesterday when there shouldn't have been anything. And then I think there was like one or two times where I don't think the police were called, but maybe security, when Well, if you're talking about police, that's definitely the only time that I can.
Okay.
Security, have been called. So noise complaint. For sure.
Because of arguments or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And what do you guys usually argue about? Or is it always a different issue?
I don't even know.
You know,
I mean, no. Kind of. Ish. But I don't even know.
okay. Do you mind telling us about those arguments or?
I don't think there's a point. I cannot remember everything, so I don't want to remember part of it.
Okay. Would you say it's jealousy related?
For sure, for some of it, yeah. Yeah.
So, you think you can tell us the story one more time? Just so I can make sure that I didn't miss anything?
Didn't you write everything down?
No, he's writing it down for me. But I just want to make sure that you can explain to us one more time the story.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can see how I am. Okay. Well, he went to go get me Subway. We wake up, broken up. I broke up with him about a week ago. My mom came into town. She was in town because of it. And I told her, like, one of my funerals. Anyway, she came into town because of this. She was there for about 6 days. My boyfriend was freaking squatting in my elevator, like, little room. But I didn't want to kick him out because he said he wanted to be close to me. I'm like, okay. I eventually felt like, okay, I got this under control. You can go home. Then she goes home. That crap with the security guard who I guess just had an agenda. That happened yesterday. Or was it the day before yesterday? Honestly, I really don't. I'm kidding. It was the day before yesterday or yesterday. So.
Which security guard is this? Do you know his name?
I don't remember his name. I could point him out in the lineup in 1 second. So after that fact, I was like, wow, you just tried to cause a problem for no reason. I thought it was just fun. I was like, why are you doing this? Like, just because, like I said, that we're over, blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to talk to me, and I just didn't want to talk to him. I really let him have it over the phone. And I let him come back and spend the night, and then he explained the whole thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely 2 nights ago. Yeah. He explained the whole thing, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's agree. We will never, like, touch each other again out of anger, and he will never gaslight me again. Those were the 2, like, main things. And this was a very, like, late night. So the last couple days have been, he was just great. He was happy to be back in the apartment. I was happy to have him back in the apartment because I missed him. And been waking up telling me, good morning, I love you, touching me, like, it's just weird. I felt very, very loved when I woke up this morning. That's why I'm so, like, heartbroken. It's just like, why? Why? Like, I should have just left the apartment. Come to think of it. Okay, so anyway, he went to go get me Subway, or he went to go get himself Subway, then got me Subway, he rode his bike, or I guess, whatever, walked something, came back, and then, I was trying to look for his location, like, while he was gone, not because I was wondering where he was, like, sketchy.
Yeah.
But, just, like, trying to see how far he was, because I was...
He was on his way back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So I couldn't see it, and he said that he would change it like before, I think. I don't know. And he asked me if I would change mine back, and I said something along the lines of what? Oh, it said something. I'm staring at yellow paper because it's in front of me. I cannot read one thing, so I don't know if you think I am.
No.
Okay, so the Subway thing. He comes back, I asked him about his location. Said he'll change it. Asked me about mine. I said something mean or unnecessary about, even though I wasn't anywhere, saying something like, oh, well, you just want to know. Something like that. And he ended up getting upset. And that's kind of like where it went from there. Tell me it hit the wall. Don't remember exactly where it went from there. I was on the floor. Let me go. I called my mom.
So he had you against the wall. He was holding by the neck, right?
Yes.
And then he let you go. You start swinging at him, and then he ends up putting you on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. And then,
oh yeah, when I was up against the wall. I mean, when he had me like this, I was just trying to get it off.
Yeah, you're trying to get it.
But it wasn't. I didn't feel.
You felt the pressure.
It wasn't a long time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long time, and it wasn't extremely hard. It was kind of just like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. And then he put you on the ground after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said something that you don't remember what you said.
Gritting his teeth.
Okay. And then he let you go.
Yes.
Okay. And you got up, and then what happened?
I went into the kitchen. I picked up my phone from my charger.
Okay.
Called my mom. Actually, at that point, I walked into the living room. She was sitting on the couch. I didn't say this before. I walked in the living room. I called my mom. You could see I was calling my mom.
Okay.
That made him angry. I went in his living room, took her sit on the couch. He came in there and tried to get the phone out of my hand. So I went back into the kitchen. And at that point, I was sitting there and I grabbed the knife, which...
Did he ever get the phone out of your hands?
No.
No.
No. He just came over to me and was trying to get it, and then I went to the kitchen and grabbed the knife. I do not think that this was... I don't know. I really don't know if this is justified at all. I actually don't know.
Well, that's what
I really don't know, because I know I was scared, but I really don't know.
So you grabbed the knife?
Because I grabbed a knife. I grabbed a knife and I said, like, pretty much just like, don't get any close to me. And then, said something, and then I just threw it. And I really...
How exactly did you throw it? Did you just throw it like that?
How many times?
No, how exactly did you throw it? Like, you threw it like this, or kind of like flung it at him, overhead, or how did that?
Oh, I just flung it.
You just flung it? Over your head, or from like...
Like this.
Okay. So from like beside your head?
Holding it, yeah. So not like, okay, like I'm holding it like this. This is not the knife, the
blade?
Right, the blade. I for dang sure did not have him. That would be insane. I mean, I didn't even think that this would touch him. But, I mean, I thought that I would scare him by just grabbing it. I thought I would scare him by just grabbing it, but that didn't work. So, anyway, comes at me, and then I just flung it. Okay. And I was kind of just trying to fling it past him.
When you threw it, when you flung it, how close was he at that time?
I mean, I said 10 feet, but if this is 10 feet, it was definitely more than 10 feet.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody goes into my apartment, they can see how far it was.
Yeah.
But I did not want it to actually injure him.
And what did he do? What did he do after you flung the knife out? Did he walk around, or did he fall right then and there, or what happened?
He fell down.
He fell down?
Yeah.
He didn't walk around or anything like that, or still try and chase you, or what?
No, because he hit him.
Because he hit him?
You know where the knife is?
I think that's up right here.
Okay. And And what did you do after he fell?
I ran over to him and grabbed him, and like it was just like a blur. But I ran over to him and I grabbed him, and I just said, "Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do?" Like I'm like the worst person to be around. What do I do? And he said, call somebody. And I was on the phone with my mom.
He said that?
He said, just call somebody. And I was like, okay, I'm on the phone with Mom. I said, Mom, what do I do? What do I do? She said, call 911. I think I called 911. I actually don't remember. That's obviously the easiest thing y'all could look up. This is like, I really don't remember. Why did I end up taking it closer to the door? I don't remember. I think that he walked closer to the door because we ended up closer over there. I think, yeah, he fell down close to the couch.
Yeah.
There's probably blood all over that white couch. And, I'll have to actually anything is everywhere. We somehow ended up over, like, by the extra bathroom in our, like, little, like, laundry closet.
Yeah.
And there was, like, he was just bleeding a lot. And I was holding him. And he said, put pressure on it. Because I'm just thinking, I was like, he kept trying to lay down. He kept trying to lay down. And it looked like he was losing. And like, oh my God, God forbid I fucking lose Christian. Like, I'm so okay with, like, us breaking up at some point or now or obviously, whatever. I don't give a shit. But God forbid anything happens to God forbid. So, yeah. I just, like, he just kept trying to lay down. And I was like, please, fucking Christian, please don't do this. Please don't fucking do this to me. And he kept sounding like he couldn't talk or something. Like, he was just, like, closing his eyes. Like, wait, open your eyes, open your eyes. And he was talking to him about his mom and his grandma. And it just felt like everybody was, every second was like a freaking minute.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he was wanting to me to put pressure. I'm just like a freaking idiot. So I'm like trying to keep him upright because he keeps trying to lay down. I'm thinking blood flow, right? He's like, you don't want to lay down if you're losing blood. That's what I would think. And he's saying just put pressure on it. So I don't remember what I got, but I got something and I just like put it on it. And I was like holding him and he kept trying to lay down. He's a freaking big man. So I was trying to hold him up and push it into him.
Was a knife stuck on him, or somebody pulled it out?
No, and I thought about this while you guys were outside. I was thinking, why did it start bleeding so much? Because if it just like hit him, I'm thinking maybe it just, I don't know, like if it was really deep or not. I don't know if it just hit him and it came out, or if he grabbed it. Because I almost got a little irritated with him while y'all were out there. Because I was like, I swear, this is freaking rule number one. If you're watching Game of Thrones or anything else, you're gonna anything.
Yeah.
You have something in you. Typically, you don't pull it out, right? I mean, y'all know better than I do. So I kind of got a little irritated because I was just assuming he pulled it out. But I don't know. Maybe it just fell out.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah. What's your weight and height?
5'8", 150.
How about Christians?
6'1", 210.
210, so you're a little heavier, significantly heavier than you.
Yeah.
Okay. And as far as your DV history, how many times has he ever put his hand on you before? How many times would take a guess in the 2 years you've been to?
Maybe like 5 times.
Okay. Besides putting his hands around your neck, I believe he said this is the 3rd time you've done it. As far as the neck around and the hands around your neck.
No. I mean, it's hit me in the head before. I don't remember when that was.
Close fist or how?
I'll just leave that out because I remember there was a time when he hit me really hard in the head and I was kind of discombobulated, but I can't even remember when it was. It might have just been like when we were drunk, but I know it happened, so I'll just leave that out because I can't give you exact facts.
Okay.
And I don't want to lie about anything. The last time was in Tulum. He grabbed me by my hair or something. We were both drinking. But there was a bench in front of our bed. And he threw me against the bench, and I hit the bench. My head hit the bench. And I fell on the floor. There was another time my mom was on the phone, and he threw me into the wall of the bathroom. But, I mean, I am certainly a crazy person too. I mean, not crazy.
Aggressive.
I'm very aggressive and just really particularly just feels like in the relationship, I guess.
And choking, how many times have you tried to choke?
3.
Whose name is on the lease?
Mine.
Is yours?
Yes.
Do you guys have an ID? Because it was kind of a message so you couldn't just find any IDs. Do you guys have any IDs?
Are you talking about the
apartment?
Yes, at the apartment.
Yeah.
Like where would we find his ID and yours?
Well, I saw one of the police officers with a passport, so I don't know if it was mine or his. They were looking for both of our IDs. And I told them that mine would be in a tan purse or a brown purse that was on the ground. And one of them came out of the house with a passport, so I think that it was mine. But yeah, I have a couple of forms of ID inside the apartment.
What about him? Where's his IDs? Or where does he keep them?
He should have them in a bag.
Does he carry a wallet or like a fanny pack?
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he keeps his. Well, it could be in his black bag might be in there that he had on today. Because he usually doesn't leave the apartment without his ID. He had that on.
Like a side bag?
Yeah, it's like one of the off-white things. It's like a black bag with a yellow strap. And that's what he was wearing when he went to Subway, so I'm assuming it was in there.
Right. Okay.
Will I be able to use the restroom?
Yeah, well, in a minute we're gonna get somebody to come over and escort you to the restroom.
Am I going home?
We gotta see everything with the scene and everything, and then we'll give you a better answer, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be a kid a while before you can photograph for that and everything.
When will I be able to talk to one of my parents?
Where is your?
Because
Where's your?
Where's my phone?
Yeah.
It was inside the apartment.
Inside the apartment, like on the counter. Did you leave it on the counter or kitchen counter?
It was on I think the entryway table.
What's your phone look like? What telephone is it?
It's an iPhone. I think the case has come off.
You know the cutter?
Space gray or rose gold. I honestly don't remember what color it is.
What about his?
Which iPhone do you have?
The newest.
The newest one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he has a 12.
And who do you have your
and
phone
I don't remember what color his phone is, but he has a red case.
Who do you have your phone company? AT&T,
Verizon. But I know my family's numbers by heart, so I could call them without.
What's your phone?
512-745-3582.
Okay, what's your social?
When will I be able to change out of these bloody clothes? I was holding him while he was bleeding. I mean, my toes.
Yeah. We're gonna see if we can find something for you, and then we're gonna see if we can find something for you, and then we'll bring it over, okay?
Find something for me?
from your house, like change over.
What can I just want to change in my own clothes. I want to take a shower and change in my own clothes.
Just give us a minute so we can get everything in order, and then we'll come back with you some news, okay?
The doctor say I took them to the Peace and Love.
Peace and Love.
Yeah. Where she answered, and I told her it was an emergency.
Were they still covered in blood?
Not so much because they ran a little bit, but I told her she's going to wash them and she has food there. Yeah. So yeah, she sent me, just sent me a picture of. They stayed there before.
Oh my God, is that what she sent you that from today?
No, that's from today. That's from the other day because you left them there.
Oh, okay, yeah. They take really good care of them. Thank you so much. I have no idea how appreciative I am of that.
You want to go to the
bathroom? I was
bathroom?
really scared. Yes, I do. I'm just picking my nails. I have nothing else to do. Just picking my nails off.
Yeah.
Is that considered?
They'll be right with you, okay?
Okay, thank you. Please, God. Please, God. Let Christmas be okay. Please. Please, God, please let it be okay. Please, God. Please, God, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please let it be okay. Is there an update on Christian?
The other detective's working on it right now.
Is he okay?
We're gonna check. We're trying to reach the officer at the hospital. We have an officer and a detective there, so we're gonna try to reach them and see what updates we have. As soon as we get them, we'll let you know. Okay. All right. So we have to obviously go into the house, the apartment, photograph everything, document everything, pick up any evidence, like the knife. So there's two ways we can do that. We can get a search warrant, which, it's basically an authorization from the judge to give us permission to go into the house. Or we can do a consent form. The consent form is a much faster process where you give us permission, and it'll honestly kill time by a good 3 hours. So, again, we're not gonna take anything else not related to the scene. We're here for whatever happened today, just to document that, photograph that, and that'll be pretty much it. Okay, this is what a consent form looks like. You can take the time to read it. I filled in your name and what we will be doing, and then if you agree with it, you can sign and date it. And like I said, it'll just help speed up the process as well. Okay. We're also speaking to your mom. One of the other detectives, there's a few of us.
What did you say?
One of the other detectives, the one that helped the dogs, she's speaking to your mom as well too, so we're updating her so she's aware.
Okay.
Today's date is 04/03/2022, and the time is right now is 9:12 p.m. Let me just put it there next time. So if you want to read it, unless you want to read it, go through it. It's basically what I said. We're going to go into our apartment 2201. We're going to photograph and document the apartment, collect any evidence in regards to the incident, which occurred today. Use your name, and obviously that's pretty much all we're going to be doing today. Okay, so we'll be doing that, and that's going to make everything a lot faster. Okay. So give us a few, and we'll come give you an update, and if we need the rest or anything, just let me know. We're recording either way, so you can just call us, or we're not going to do it.
The recording?
Yeah, we have a recorder, so we have tape recorder and audio recorder.
I've been praying a lot in here.
No, I brought this with me now, but we do have the cameras as well.
Yeah, I've been really going through it a little bit, and I'm honest. Can I tell you a concern of mine?
Yes.
I don't think it's a very big concern because I made it very clear I was in like a pool of pit, like.
Yeah, I saw. I was able to.
And I was holding him. So like everywhere. There's still white blood on my ankle. So when it's like a long time in here without anything. So I'm like crossing my legs. Is that gonna make any difference in? No. Still taking photos of my hands and whatever.
Yeah, they're gonna come photograph.
I just don't want to soak anything that
No, they're gonna come photograph you, and they're gonna give you like a hazmat suit. They're gonna give you that temporarily. So they'll be coming out within, I would say, the next 10 minutes. And they'll give you when they'll get over there. Okay. Just give me a few minutes, and as soon as we're there an update, we'll come back in here. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
What's your emergency?